Hey guys. Hey Tom. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to read Tom's quote from the Bhagavad Gita. I'm actually in a reading mood, so maybe we'll read some poetry. Hey Selma. Selma says, one of her boyfriends. I believe in fairies too, Selma. Hey Optimum. Timo, how are you, my friend? I was thinking about you just the other day. How are you? How's Sabine? How's Bax? Hare Krishna, Tom. And here's what we have. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, primeval life. He is not slain when the body is slain. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 20. Thank you, Tom. Hey, Marlon. What's up? Happy Thursday. Hey, Tom, you ever read The Great Mind? It's written, it's also called The Trusted Mind. Mike says, hey, Eric, stopping by to say hello. I have a special mail call live tonight. What time is your, yeah, you mentioned you were sent a gift. What time is your live stream? And drop the link, my friend. Hey, M3. Hope everyone is enjoying your Thursday. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Let me read. It's long. I'll read just a bit of it. It's from a Taoist and also Zen tradition. It's actually, I guess, officially it would be called Chan, Chan, which is the early Chinese Buddhism that combined. It was the precursor to Japanese Zen, combined Taoism and Buddhism. Thank you, Michael. Dropping the link. Appreciate it. Guys, I hope you can join. What time is it going to be, Michael? About 29 minutes. Got you. Marlon says, are you okay, Yogi? Looks like you're still being held hostage. Dare I say, trapped between those two great pyramids. These old things. Hey, Mustafa. I'm going to read just a little bit, the beginning of The Great Mind. I'm being beeped. So it's called Trusted Mind, or also The Great Mind. I can find a version that I like. One 146 lines, so I won't read the whole thing. This is for you, Tom. This is for everyone. The great way is not difficult. Hold on. I'm going to read my favorite. I was looking for it online, but let me read. This is translated by Richard Clark Clark. This was written by Musung, who wonderful author. The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. When love and hate are both absent, everything becomes clear and undisguised. Make the smallest distinction, however, and heaven and earth are set infinitely apart. If you wish to see the truth, then hold no opinions for or against anything. To set up what you like against what you dislike is the disease of the mind. When the deep meaning of these things is not understood, the mind's essential peace is disturbed to no avail. The way is perfect, like vast space, where nothing is lacking and nothing is in excess. Indeed, it is due to our choosing to accept or reject that we do not see the true nature of things. Live neither in the entanglement of outer things, nor in the inner feelings of emptiness. Be serene in the oneness of things, and such erroneous views and this will disappear by themselves. When you try to stop activity to achieve passivity, your very efforts fills you with activity. As long as you remain in one extreme or the other, you will never know oneness. Those who do not live in the single way fall in both activity, fill in both activity and passivity, absorption and denial. The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. A meditation teacher of mine, Ignatius Sworn, that's part of his 8-point plan, 8-point program that he has. Sorry, guys. So what's anyone think of that? And there's about 100 more lines to go. Hey, Abigail, how are you? You feeling better? I know you were tired. Hey, Todd. Todd says, yeah, hope all is well. I'm having a great rest of the day. I'm glad you're having a good day, Todd. I'm glad you're having a great day. He says, Abigail, you're a wonderful mod. She sure is. He says, love you, Sebastian. Marlon says, I thought he wanted to keep that a secret, Sebi. Well, now that it's out there, you're not wrong. Michael said his friend, the silversmith, made some performance. So excited. Awesome. I'm going to check it out afterwards. Michael, thanks for dropping your link. I've read The Divided Mind. Who wrote The Divided Mind? Lee had said Yogi favorite circus act is trapeze artist. Trapeze. Hey Jack. I just thought up a short for you, brother. Going around in little circles. Awesome. Makes me wonder, how small of a circle can you go in? During the COVID shutdown, I put out a little Facebook challenge. What's the longest you can run on the shortest course that you can design? A lot of people were limited. I had a 0.36. I have a 0.36 little block. It's a pretty block. Even on my little block, I can sometimes see deer. I see eagles. I see hawks, owls, tons of squirrels, rabbits. Occasionally, did I say deer? Occasionally deer. Occasionally a fox, depending on what time I go out. Hey, Andy. Love and respect to you too, Jack. Thank you. Time says 4:20 and 108. 8:13. 7:10. These are some serious numbers flying by, guys. I don't know what to make of it. Part of me is like, this is some kind of grand conspiracy. Another part of me says, numbers. Man, who needs numbers? Jack says, makes you very good doing this little rank. Yeah, I bet. I was wondering, um, the the design behind doing that. He says, this is to our friend Charles, because I can't pronounce his name. He kindly said I can call him Charles. I have missed you so much. Good evening to you, and hope your relationships has improved with you, my friend. Hey, Sniper. Sniper says 420. Hey, Willow. Willow, since the last time we talked, which was this afternoon, how many more animals have you gotten? Hey, Jacob. Marla says, hey, Willow, how are you? So, any more numbers you want to throw by? Sniper says, please rewrite your message without the massacre. Massacre? All right. So, anything you want guys want me to read? There, I prefer short poems. I am not a great speaker nor someone who can recite things in a really dramatic, poetic fashion, but I do like reading poetry or passages. If there's a particular one you want me to read, let me know. Mustafa says, Lady Sky. Did I miss Lady Sky? There she is. Hey, Lady Sky. How about some breath work? Maybe some water breathing category. Okay. All right. Normally, water breathing category, we do 4 in and 4 out. We're going to do that. Parajat says, we're back with Yogi. Thank you, Parajat. We're going to continue with the 4 in, 4 out, but we're going to do it differently. The Vishnu Mudra. Thumbs up, your index finger, the pointy finger. You know who I'm talking to. And the middle finger. No, you don't get to see it. They're pulled backwards. Other two fingers, the ring finger, the pinky finger, are up. If they can connect, that's absolutely awesome. They don't connect and stay that way for me. The thumb is for the right nostril. The other two fingers are for the left. Now, I mentioned this the other day. You can do 4 in, 4 out, 4 in, 4 out, alternating. 4 in, always start with your left. Out. In. Out. That's the basic. It's water breathing because we are doing 4 and 4. There's no extended hold. There's no extended exhalation. Perfect. Clearing the mind, giving you a little bit of energy, but also calming you down at the same time. We could easily turn it into a whiskey breath if we wanted to, and we will, but not tonight. Any questions about the mudra? Let me know if there's any questions, and then I will guide you through. Give me a thumbs up if you're in. Marlon, does that make sense? Abigail has a birthday coming up. Squirrel Sniper's birthday is tomorrow. Miss Flipper's birthday is tomorrow, and our friend Walking with Goldie's birthday is tomorrow. Charles gives us a thumbs up. Marlon, you okay with that? No questions about the fingers? Yep. So I'm going to demonstrate it real quick. I'm going to breathe in for 4. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 4. Mustafa gives us a thumbs up. I take off my glasses for this. I'm going to do it with you guys. No, maybe I'll be easier to lead you through. All right. Marlon, are you ready? We always start and we finish with our left. Marlon, if you're ready, give me that thumbs up. All right, Marlon is ready. So here's what we're going to do. Take a breath in through both nostrils. Exhale completely. And breathe in through the left for a count of 2, 3, 4. Switch. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the left for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the right for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the left for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the right for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the left for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in for the right for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the left for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the right for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. And surrender the breath. Let it fall back into its own easy and natural rhythm. Just sit here for a moment. When you're ready, open your eyes. I'll see you in the chat. Tom says like and subscribe. Different says, okay, I just finished. You finished. Well, I didn't even know you got started, my friend. Hey, Eric, how are you, my friend? Guys, keeping up with the Stardashians, one of the hardest working gig workers out there. Make sure that you are subscribed. Give him some support. He's a great guy. Great family. Great wife. does his gig work with his wife? Let's see. Mustafa says, God bless you, Eric. I wish you a beautiful life forever. Well, thank you, Mustafa. It's a wonderful thing to say. Rajat says, Lady Sky. Now, any questions about that breath? What's the question, Charles? Todd said, that was a good one. Thanks. You're welcome. That's one of my favorite breaths. Hey, Russell. How are you? What's the name of the breath? Anulom-vilom, alternate nostril breathing. It's also called Nani Chandra. Here's the difference. Nani Chandra does not have the breath retention, and Anulom-vilom has the breath retention. So this is how we turn it into that whiskey category. This is how we turn it into a deeply, deeply relaxing breath. We breathe in for 4. We hold for 4. We exhale for 4. For repeat. Work with that for a bit. And then after you've been doing it for 1 week, 2 weeks, breathe in for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale for 8. 4, hold, exhale, 8. Eventually, you can work. Oh, name of the gig worker. That is Keeping Up with the Stardashians. Right up above. Eventually, you get to the point where you breathe in for 4, you hold for 6, you hold for 16, you exhale for 8, and it is a deeply relaxing breath. It's very meditative. As a matter of fact, if you don't have time to meditate, do that breath, and you will get many of the results of meditation. You're welcome, Russell. Thank you. Joseph asks, why am I like this? So I feel like I fall for girls all the time, like a amateur NAD. Feel like my heart's broken, but I also know my mind's undeveloped, sir. And I feel that under crush on peers and stuck in these feelings. So why am I like this? There's no reason to question why you're like anything. I don't know that it matters. Charles, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Parajat says, can you please repeat that, Yogi? Yes, the breath pattern. So this is what you want to work up to. Start out with the 4, exhale for 4, breathe in for 4, exhale for 4. No breath retention. Then after you worked with that for a little bit, when it feels comfortable, breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Repeat. Always start with your left, always end with your left. You can set a timer. Do it for 5 minutes. You don't need to do it for rounds. You can do it for 5 minutes. When the 4, 4, 4 becomes comfortable, 4, hold for 8, exhale for 8. Then you can do 4, 12, 8, 4, 16, 8. So the ratio is always going to be 4 in, always going to be an exhale. Now, I believe it was a Sadhguru. Maybe it's someone else. He likes to do 5, 20, 10. Breathe in for 5, hold for 20, exhale for 10. That's a powerful breath. So, I fell for 12 girls, and all those rejections turned out to be stressful. But I remember you and I talking about this before. I don't know if there's a reason. I don't know if there's a reason that would satisfy. If you knew why you did it, would that stop you from doing it? I think it comes down to wanting connection. You want to make a connection. And if one doesn't work, you go to the next. If that doesn't work, you go to the next. That's why it was 12. But I don't think pursuing anything ever works. Seeking. In the spiritual game, there's a great line in the Course in Miracles that says, seek and do not find. The more you seek, It's like having a carrot on a stick dangling in front of us. The more you seek, the less you're going to find. You're chasing love, Charles, and you can't chase love because love will always seem right outside. And when you think you find something goes wrong, you start looking again. And also, if you think you found it, now you got to work on keeping it. That's even harder. But that doesn't mean that you are without love. Cultivate the love that you know is inside of you. Cultivate a loving heart. Extend it to everyone, but extend it to everyone in a non-aggressive style. Charles, you don't need to chase. You don't need to chase anyone. You don't need to chase anyone. The perfect person is going to find you. Let them find you. Now, that might come. Who knows when it's going to come? But it might come in an unexpected way, and it might be someone that you already know. But cultivate that sense of love in your heart and ask yourself, how can I give it away without it being like I need to? Does that make sense? So here's the thing, Charles. If you loathe yourself, then it's going to be almost an impossibility to attract a meaningful relationship. You got to learn self love. Here's the thing about learning self love, it's not a hard thing because the self who you truly are, hey, Kat, the self who you truly are is easy to love. MP says, may I ask, what do you think you have learned from each of those experiences? Chai, how come I didn't think about calling him Chai? So, yep, 44, 4444, 488, 4168, 520, 52010. Parajat, you still here? 52010. So breathe in for 5, hold for 20, exhale for 10. MP says, I agree, Yogi. It's when we quit searching for love that love will mysteriously and magically find us. Agreed. Mustafa says, hey, Kate was wonderful. Guest, and the guest next week's wonderful also. Yep. Pamela Mills is coming up tomorrow. Lady Sky, cooking with Lady Sky, in the kitchen with Lady Sky. They say that someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. That's not true. Someone's in the kitchen with Lady Sky. And she is going to be, I can't remember the dessert, but it's going to be a sausage pinroll. That much I know. And Sunday, Vincent Marie Raphael is coming up. And hopefully he's going to bring his guitar, going to sing some songs. Perjat says, okay, noted. Yep, 5-20-10. It's a powerful, powerful breath. Emma says, my brother just told me my friend Bad News Allen is going into the WD Hall of Fame. The Moondogs have a chance this year. Oh, awesome. Hey, so would you be included with the Moondogs, Hammer? Project says 44-444, 488, 4168, and 5-20-10. Yes. The temptation is to go right into the 4-16-10 or the 5-20-10. Don't. Enjoy the journey. Oh, no, it was not red velvet. Maybe it was red velvet cupcakes. Thank you, Chai. Marlon says, meow evening. The cat. Cat says, can't imagine 5 2010, but I did this 4-6-8. while I was stressing out at the dentist this morning. I hope it helped. Thank you, Jacob, my friend. MP says, "Oh, cool. I remember the Moondogs as a kid." Hey, Harvey was the last Moondog. Emma says, "No, there are over 40 guys with the gimmick, but the families of Larry Lantham and Randy Coley need the honor." I hope they make it. They were iconic. Project says, "Sachai, you got to start running or play some sports, have good food, have proper sleep." Good advice, Project. Emma says, "When I type today to you, you freeze. I can't hear you while I type. Had a rough day today, but I'm okay." Hey, how's your caregiver? How is she doing? Kai says, "Yeah, man, I could play cricket, but only the phone is addiction. I'm reducing and getting good sleep." I would recommend meditating, Chai, and I'm happy to teach you. Send me an email. Begiza says, "Hey, Eric, been struggling this last week. Had the flu, and because I'm not feeling well, I've been sitting up in all the past resentments and reopening connections with women because I felt lonely." So here's the thing: stirring up the past resentments is good because now you can forgive them. Now you can heal. They never went away. You can't stir up something that's not present. And if you bring something in that no longer has a sting, it doesn't have a sting to it anymore. So the fact that these came up is good. Forgive them. Remember the 12 steps. Remember the program. Work the program. Like everything else, this is a lesson, McGeezer. Can you work the program? Can you work recovery while you're sick? Can you work the program while you're having thoughts of resentment? Maybe deep thoughts of resentment. Can you work the program when you feel lonely and you are reaching out right now and you know uh, now is still probably not the time? You're so close to that 1 year mark. There's no pressure here, McGeezer. There's no pressure on the 1 year mark because you already have it. You already have it. But this is just a time to work the program, to dive in even deeper. Chad says, "I'll be happy to learn." Send me an email, my friend. This guy says, "Hi to Cat and Jack." Free says, "Just finished my last day of work week, Lady Sky." Nice. You got a 3-day weekend? This guy says, "Quarter M3." So I'm freezing up on you guys. Emma says she comes at night when my brother leaves during the day. There's doctors and nurses in and out, and my kids and other relatives stop at certain times. How's the rehab coming along? The therapy?" Russell says, "That's when I work the program." Uh, Russell says, "No." Hey, anything you want to add to that, Russell? Or anyone else who's working the program? Anything else you guys want to add into that? Jacob says, "I can see you well." Thanks, Jacob. Parajat says, "Hey, Yogi, can I email you too?" Yes, for sure. For meditation sessions? Absolutely, Parajat. Send me an email, or if you go to, the home section, all my info's there. You can look me up on Facebook, uh, and we can text. Thank you, Lady Sky. Lady Sky, the guest that was scheduled for Saturday is on for Sunday at 5:25. Sorry about that. I hope that didn't cause you any. I hope you didn't stress over that. M3 says yes. Every time I try to type, you freeze, Yogi, and works in other live streams when I comment. Very weird. Huh. Gonna reboot the phone. Abby says I'm stressed because of my mod. Hey, Abby, you're taking some time off of modding here. Remember, you don't have to mod here. This is your relaxation time. Kick back, relax. We got I think Squirrel Sniper's probably still here looking about. We got Jacob here. We got we got Hammer here. We have one of the Moondogs. Hammer says it's a very rough day today. I'm sorry, Hammer. We appreciate you too, Abby. Wassa, happy birthday, my friend. Today is Wassa's birthday. Abigail says, love you guys. Who's going to join in with me? What's you still here? What's give me a thumbs up if you're hanging out. We love you too, Abigail. What's says, thanks. All right, Wessa, this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. What's the matter, you? Happy birthday to you. Abigail says, happy birthday to you. Thank you, Abigail. Abigail, did you sing along with me? Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that, Abigail. Hey, Redeemer. Redeemer says, happy birthday. What's the matter, you? Psalm 65:11. You crown the year with your bounty, and your carts overflow with abundance. Beautiful. What's it says? Thank you. That was very nice. How's your birthday been? What's it? What'd you do? Abigail says, yesterday, do you glitch? I glitched yesterday. Lady Sky says 22 days till Yogi's birthday. Boy, it's coming up, isn't it? 24 days till Sniper's birthday, till Lady Sky's birthday. Tomorrow. Actually, it might already. What time is it in the UK? It might already be Sniper's birthday now. It's already, I think it's already Miss Flipper's birthday. Abigail says, awesome. Let's see. Cat's birthday is coming up. Cat's birthday is on the 6th. I think Toy Pups' birthday is on the 4th. Selma's birthday is coming up. I think Selma's birthday is on the 11th. Blister says I'm having a very bad day, actually. I don't want to get into it, though, but I appreciate you asking. I'm sorry, Wassa. Prayers, my friend. This guy says, when is your birthday, Abigail? Not much looking to my birthday. Looking forward to my birthday. Abigail says, July 16th, I will turn 25. Thanks for the Jacob love. Lady Sky says her birthday is next month. It is. Big celebration. I'm going to bring up our friend Russell's channel real quick and see where he is subscriber-wise. He's putting up some beautiful content, guys. 59 subs. Hey, Russell, are you still here? Have you tried to activate the live button? Is anyone here not subscribed to Miracles Out of the Blue? This is our good friend, my good friend, Russell. Russell has been up twice, 3 times. I don't remember. Each one stands its own little testament. Russell says 59, and yes. Redeemer says life is but a day at most. Take a drive along the coast. I'm about, how far away am I from the coast? I'm about 3 hours away from the coast. 3-ish. Abby says, Miracles Out of the Blue. Thank you, Abigail. What's it says? I'm subscribed. If you really need more subs, though, I could go subscribe with my 6-7 troll accounts. F3 says, reread on my phone, and same thing. This is very odd. Maybe on server end. Could be. Hey, Nature Guy, how are you? Nature Guy, we were just talking about the moon dogs. They were a wild tag team. It could not have felt good getting hit by that bone, guys. Nature Guy's doing okay. Russell says, thanks, everyone. Hammer says, my brother said I might have done too much in therapy today. I disagree. I think I pulled something in my back. They put me in the CAT scan, and there's nothing new. You could have just overworked it a bit. Ronald says, hey, the Nature Guy. Medium says, coast equals continue, observation, and special thanks. Beautiful acronym. Taking my evening supplement, guys. 1 milligram of melatonin. Nature Guy says, hello, my friend Dundee. Hey, Russell, if you got free time next week, if you want to come on up for another talk. On the 16th, Monday of the 16th, no, the 13th. Sorry, guys. Patty O'Neill Moss is coming up. Patty is our resident Course in Miracles teacher, and she is a therapist specializing in family therapy. And I love our sessions. She'll be up on the 7th. We're going to do Clark Strand and his wife. I can't remember his wife's first name. Her last name is Finn. We're going to do an initiation into Rosaries. These are actually japa beads, but they can serve as rosaries. Also says, thanks. Okay, let me look into it. Just if you have the time, if you have some free time. Hammer says, my brothers tell you that tonight I moved from locked unit to regular medical unit. Has 25-hour security, and all my aides and staff I currently see will be there. I also have regular monitor, TV, and tablet. Nice. Just in time. When's opening day for baseball? Barley says, Miss Sheriff in town. Hey, Rebecca. Russell says, love visiting. I do too. I love when you come up. If I'm really reluctant to add one more thing into the mix. The more I add into things, sometimes the more complicated, the more overloaded sometimes feel. But StreamYard, when you can add more than one person on a live stream, I'd love to have a Miracles Out of the Blue and a Miss Blipper and me three-way conversation. So it already started, huh? Hammer said last night, the Yankees won last night 7-0 over the San Francisco Giants. And my aide let me watch it on her Netflix as long as nobody saw. Nice. Shut Up Your Face says, Miracle, I subscribe. We all know who Shut Up Your Face is. Tipper says, hippie shower day, hippie bath day, Wasa. Russell says, thanks, Chad. Hey, Hammer, who's your team? Who do you root for? Being from the Baltimore area, not far from Baltimore, got to go with the Orioles. The O's. O's. If you say it like the Baltimore accent, the O's. Of course, I was born in Pittsburgh, so I love the Pirates. Man, as a kid, my whole family loved Roberto Clemente. Carla says, Goofy grape. Some of them, but some grapes are quite serious. Got to be very careful on the grape selection. You don't want the goofy grapes. You only want the serious grapes, the ones that know their job. They know what they're up to. They know what you're getting into. You approach a serious grape with great respect and reverence. They're on the job. They're here to nourish you. Goofy grapes, they're just goofing around on the job, guys. They're not going to get anything done. You can eat a ton of goofy grapes, not going to do anything for you. None. Zero. Be careful with your grapes. This is one thing I've always said. All right, if there's something that I've said only once, it is be careful of your grapes. Hammer said, hey, Toy Pups. My brother says he wants you to know the TV monitoring was for my own sanity. He told me that. He came up. I completely understand. And even with the TV, I'm about to have a new unit. They'd rather not have me watch full news. It's for me. It's not punishment. Understand completely. Zipper says rewind. Great. Russell says, Chad, it's up to you too. Benema says reverse straw grapevine, grape seeds, grape seed extract, really good for you. Harris says Pirates got beat by the Mets today. I'd like to see the Orioles do well, but I'm going to root for the Yankees this year. It's a salute to you, my friend. Yankees and the Orioles. That's going to be my team for the year. Teams. Two Girls, One Cup says, I subscribed to you with this one as well, Russell. Thanks for the birthday wishes, Sniper. Yeah, Hammer, I got nothing but respect for your brother, for him caring for you the way he does. Toy Pups, you still here? There she is. How are you? Are you doing okay? Hey, Wheats. How are you, my friend? Toy Pup says, I'm not wearing my glasses. I'm here to listen. Got you. Just checking in. I have no idea how to say all of that. What's that? I'm subscribing, Russell. Wheat says, good afternoon. Toy Pup says, we're doing good. Thank you for asking, Yogi. Of course, my friend. Keep being true to yourself, Toy Pups. Nothing to do with you. I made the account before I met you. Do you think just because it has balled in that I thought it was for me? Do you think I'm that vain? Wassa. Thanks for the love, Toy Pups. Hey, Evan. Hey, what's up? Do you jog so much that it makes you in super health? No. I I used to, I used to run tons and tons and tons. I did a ultra marathon a month, if not more, for close to 11 years. Well, about 10, because the first year um, took me a bit to get my recovery. Hey, Cora. Cora, how are you? Abigail says the Lakers won against the Pacers. Nice. Hey, are you following the Final Four? What's going on in the Final Four? How many are left? Tip Up says, laughing like Yogi sees himself in the mirror every day. He's an Aries. Every day, I go to comb my hair in the morning and I go, oh yeah, crap. And I put the comb away for one more day. Cora says, I'm okay, just recovering from a loss. What's going on, Cora? I'm doing good, Cora. These guys says, Cora Bird. Hey, Russell. Um, definitely subscribe to our friend Cora. She has one of the most beautiful bird channels. So it says, if you're a yogi, then I'm Tom Cruise. Hey, Tom. Nice to meet you, my friend. Oh, I'm sorry, Cora. Cora had to put down the family dog. Prayers, my friend. Hammer says, he's a sergeant in the police force. He doesn't need to come every day, but he forced me in here this time because I honestly was probably going to die somewhere in my truck with heart attacks. I'm glad he did. Cora says, yesterday, unfortunately, right up above you, Russell, Cora Bird 24. Cora, I'm so sorry. Flip Up says, Cora, so sorry. Cora is sending love and prayers. Thank you, Toy Pups. Russell says, found it. You're really gonna like it. Cora says, here, guys. Evan says, how when you put the work into jogging, it makes you super fit. I want to do that again, but I feel my energy is depleting. So The amount that I was running and racing so often, that can actually be detrimental to your health a bit. I was blessed with really good recovery. My diet helps me recover fast, um, and that I still maintain strength training throughout. Uh, so the best is moderate running, strength training, lots of yoga. Emma says we've had fights over the last couple years. He's had me out in a lot of places. But he made a deal with me that I wouldn't go VA this time, and he'd be there from day to day. I'd walk out from the day to the day I walk out. The day in, sorry, to the day I walked out. Man, I really appreciate your brother, Hammer. Thank you, Cora. Cora drops her channel. Says thanks to everyone. Delilah, my friend, I appreciate the like. Hammer says I run down the cancer, kicked me bad, and I'll admit the last 4 or 5 years I don't even know how I kept going. But you did, my friend, and you worked hard over the winter, putting in getting out there in the snow in your truck. Of course, says Toy Pups, thank you. Abigail says, hi, my name is Dr. LeBron James. Toy Pup says, love you, Cora. Hammer says, I walk out of surgery and go to work. I'm probably never going to drive again, the truck. That is what I've heard whispered. If it is, then I'm not in a financial problem. I'll be okay to retire. Of course, says I love you too. But let's see what happens, Hammer. Let's see what happens. Professional bystander. He gets paid to do that, by the way. He gets paid to be a bystander. Me, just an amateur. I saved my amateur status because I was going to try to make the Olympic bystanding team. But they don't do that anymore. You don't have to be an amateur athlete to go to the Olympics anymore. Thank you for the jewel. Well, it sounds like once you get old, it's impossible to get it back. Nope. I still think that I might do another 100-mile race somewhere in my 60s, maybe in my 70s. Thank you, Dolly. Dolly, appreciate that. It's definitely not impossible to get it back. The thing is, I never stopped. I've always done something my entire life since the age of 11. So on the days you don't run, walk. Do something every day. Get a yoga program. Poop and roses. Let it rain poop and roses. Dolly says, sent floating heart for 10 joules. Much appreciated. Of course, says he unfortunately had a hip dysplasia. German Shepherd. Buddha says, finished my living room and eating yogi. Tom kitchen and dining room. And my mom's room 2 and 4. 2 more. It's a lot of work, Buddha. M3 says, I'll keep you in my prayers, Hammer. Buddha says, I know you can do it, Yogi. Thanks, Buddha. It all depends on, the question is going to be if I want to or not. I'm glad to be back with heavier kettlebells. I don't know if I'm going to set up on a platform, but I might do some in-home, like virtual competitions. Pretty much paralyzed in the back hip, and yep, he was a German Shepherd. I'm sorry, Cor. Buddha says, yes, sir. Hey, Buddha, what's going on in the burpee world? Are any big events coming up? Marlon Montgomery. Evan says, dude, I've had like 709 meters and houses a day for every 10 years. All I do is walk. Gotcha. Well, that keeps you in pretty good shape, right? MP says, Zacchaeus, I see 80-year-old participated in Ironman. Yep. Here's a good thing of getting a little bit older. Hey, Shelly. Hello to the host. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Thank you, my friend. Have you ever been burnt out? Not really. When you feel burnt out, change. Do something else. If you feel a little burnt out from running, minimize the running, increase the strength training. If you get burned out from strength training, do some high rep burpees, do some high rep body weight stuff. But you never stuck. You don't have to keep doing the same thing. I went from bodybuilding to powerlifting to Olympic lifting, kettlebell sport to ultra running to um, parallel bar training to high rep body weight stuff to burpees back to kettlebells. Of course, as I love German Shepherds, I don't see as many German Shepherds as I used to when I was a kid. They're beautiful dogs. Buddha says, no, sir, not that I know of. Reaper hasn't said anything, but I know the other people are training for something. So Pup says, Buddha, oh, do you leave town? So my focus is my mother and destiny. What day are you leaving, Buddha? Billy says, thank you for the work you do. Uh, uh, welcome, appreciate you so much. Thank you, Shelley. Of course, says, who here has owned or does own a German Shepherd? Buddha says, toy pups reminds me of the Stock Explorer. Dolly says, hey, pups. Hey, Buddha. Hey, Shelley. Uh, Shelley says, my family, they own a German Shepherd. Reaper had a collab coming up with Diana. I don't know. I don't know her. Diana or Diana. Buddha says the second at 1 a.m. Thank you, toy pups. Of course, says they are big bad babies, aren't they? She says, like and subscribe to Yogi as well as support the content and each other, please. Buddha says, it's a blind young lady. Oh, gotcha. I will look for her, Buddha. I'll add her to someone to support. Buddha says, so before I leave, I will let you know, sir. Thank you, Buddha. Shirley says hello to Buddha. Buddha says, no to toy pops. Oh, thank you. What's what says wasn't subscribed to Yogi with this account? That's surprising. Of course, says I'm subscribed to Yogi, and I appreciate that you are. So I guess had a phone call. Hey, Kathy. Kathy, how are you? Also says thanks for the subs. Just starting this, trying to return subs, and appear to be failing. So hey, Russell, a lot of those subs were from Wassa on his alternate accounts. So don't worry about always getting back to all the alt accounts. As long as you sub to what's the matter, you, the main account. That's her name. That's her link. This is your link. Let me know. Get an answer and change it. Be right back. Gotcha. Melissa says, okay, that will help a tiny bit, hopefully. Kathy is good. Kathy, whenever you have any news, let me know. Of course, says, take care, everyone. Laura, Cora, prayers. Once again, prayers, my friend. Russell says, thanks, everyone. Pick up a name, change it to Day Blind Fitness. Melissa says, yes, don't worry about subbing those. Kathy says, bye to Cora. Matthew said, indeed, some subs are bots and YouTube will remove. Don't worry about subs, just continue creating content and enjoy your journey. Absolutely. And once again, guys, Russell is putting out some beautiful stuff. So, Buddha, unfortunately, that link came back to yours. I don't know why. Kathy said they'll let you know as soon as I hear something. Trying to be patient. Just know that things are in the works. Philly says so to Kathy Payton. Thanks for the love, Toy Pups. So we're going to wrap things up in just a few minutes, guys. Tomorrow, I have a guest in the evening, Pamela Mills. Nothing going on in the afternoon, so we'll have an open session. Philly says, Yogi, do you practice TM? I am a primordial sound meditation teacher, very similar to TM. Where it differs is how the mantras are derived from. The mantras in primordial sound meditation are the 108 primordial sounds that occur the moment we are born, when we go from the unmanifest to the manifest. So when we meditate upon the primordial sound, which is the bija mantra. So it begins with Om, and then you have the bija, and then you have the salutation. So let's use Ram. Ram is a universal primordial sound. It's not a personal one. So it would be Om Ram Namaha. Om Ram Namaha. That would be the entire primordial sound. If anyone would like their personal primordial sound, let me know. So that's supposed to be my job. I'm supposed to be a professional meditation teacher and breathwork coach. Unfortunately, I'm not a very good professional. What I do is I charge by donation. And I tell everyone that you don't even have to donate to me. There's no such thing as a small donation. If you want to give me a nickel, a quarter, perfectly fine. If you want to donate to a charity, that's cool too. If you want to donate by super chatting, me 99 cents, that works. Thank you, Redeemer. If you want to donate by super chatting someone else, $10, that works too. If you want to donate by going to someone's channel and saying something kind to them, that works. Better yet, if you want to go to someone's channel that you don't like and say something kind to them, the ultimate donation. Whatever works for you. Thank you, Buddha. Redeemer, thank you too. Guys, thank you so much. Shirley says, I would love to learn. So it's the same methodology of transcendental meditation. They're both Vedic mantra-based meditation techniques. Thank you for the disco ball. Thank you for the seal. Oh, thank you, M3. M3, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I was going to watch it this weekend for sure. Maybe tomorrow, as I have that open day. Hammer says, that's bullshit. You're not a professional. A few months ago, I was stressed out bad. I did that breathing stuff. It was early. Um, and you did one on here with for me. It worked. You're a professional. Hammer, thank you so much, my friend. I did get sore legs, Evan. The key is to run anyway. Man, look at that hammer. Tough in the hospital, tough day at rehab, and he's putting me in my place for not taking my job seriously. I appreciate that, my friend. Shelly says, Love you, Yogi. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you, Shelly. Thank you. Toy Pup says, Look at Toy Pups trying to put me on the spot. Super chat, Yogi, if you want him to sing a song by Rihanna, Under My Umbrella. Thank you, Shelly. I'm sorry you're not doing good, Soma. Toy Pup says, Hammer for the win. M3 says, Stay safe to Shelly. Have a great week. You got a super chat earlier and he didn't sing anything? It's got to be by request. Russell says, Thanks, Eric. Everyone. Thank you, Russell. So I owe Buddha umbrella. Let me know when you want me to pay that out. Someone says, I bite myself. That's not good, Soma. Kathy says, hopefully I will start doing some canvas painting soon. I need to get the what did I miss? Get the thing down first. Are you going to do it on your channel? Are you going to do like live streams? What's up, Leo? Leo says, much love, Buddha. Wishing you a great evening too, Leo. Thanks. Flip says you have to write in the super chat, sing me a song, and he will sing you a song. If you have super chat and write a message inside. Kathy says, I don't know about the live streams yet. We will see. I'd love to see you paint, Kathy. So Pup says, if you want to hear Yogi sing a song, I think I'd have better luck. I should start singing. And then, Toy Pups, then you can say, if you want Yogi to stop singing, then you got to super chat him. I'm sorry, Soma. It will get better. All right, guys, I got to wrap it up. I got a few things to do before bed. Guests tomorrow night, open session Saturday. Lady Sky is coming up to cook on Saturday evening. Another guest on Sunday. Miss Flippers on Monday. Flipper Upsets. If you want to hear Yogi do a rap, you have to super chat him and he will rap you a song. I rap nothing. I don't even rap Christmas presents. That's how bad of a rapper I am. Hey, Ray. Hey, PJ. I'm getting ready for bed too. Ray, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Guys, everyone, thanks for hanging out with me. Hammer, prayers continue. Prayers for you, prayers for your brother. Rosa says that would be an interesting way to get super chats. Pay me to just stop it. I should come on and just make really irritating noises. Just really irritating noises. And night, Buddha. Super chat me $1 to get me to stop making irritating noises. You too, Kathy. All right. Love you guys. You bit your mom's finger yesterday. What did your mom have to say about that? Hey, Rusty. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Love you all. Take care.